Victoria's Memorial. On top of that is the Angel of Victory, and no, the Angel of Victory is not real gold, but it is the same symbol you would find on the front of a Rolls-Royce, if you're rich enough to own one.
That is from the London 2012 Olympics. Every British Olympian that won a gold medal in London 2012 had a postbox painted gold in their hometown. And if you look down to the right hand side of the bus now, you'll see that golden postbox. And straight ahead of us is Westminster Abbey. Westminster Abbey was consecrated in 1065 by Edward the Confessor. And most recently Kate Middleton and Prince William, now of course the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge. We're now approaching Parliament Square, where you'll find statues of Nelson Mandela, Gandhi, Sir Winston Churchill. For any American friends we have on board today, if you look over to your left hand side there, you'll see Abraham Lincoln. If you're wondering why all these statues are here, it's because they're all proprietors of democracy. Just up to your right hand side there, you'll see the Houses of Parliament, and as we drive past this soldier, you'll see that he's carrying a sword. If you're interested to know what kind of sword it is a military sabre. Directly ahead of the bus now is Trafalgar Square, named after the Battle of Cape Trafalgar, which happened in 1805 and was won by Lord Horatio Nelson, the greatest seafaring general in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, you can see on top of that large column, that is Nelson's column. Nelson's column is 117 metres tall, which is the same height as the central mast on his ship, HMS Victory. The white building that you can see at the back of Trafalgar Square there is the National Gallery. Yeah. Part 1. A wedding catches fire and Ron, Harry and Hermione all apparate to Piccadilly Circus, just below the 3 arches directly ahead of you. At the top of this road is Piccadilly Circus, where you'll find the statue of Eros. And Eros is the god of love. If you look up to your right, you'll see the statue of Eros there. But I'll let you in on a secret. It's not actually Eros. It's actually his brother, Anteros, who is the angel of Christian. And the area directly ahead of the bus now is Leicester Square. That's where all of our big film premieres happen. Leicester Square and Piccadilly are notoriously the busiest areas in London. Just ahead of the bus there, in front of the National Gallery, you may be able to see a statue just to your left of George Washington. Now, when George Washington last left the country, he said he never wanted to step foot on English soil again. So what we did was we flew over a bag of Virginian soil, and we put the soil down first and put the statue on top, so he wasn't actually stood on English soil. People of London thought we were trying too hard to forget the war, so we left them there as a reminder. The Royal Courts of Justice over to your left there, that is the second highest court in the land. They deal with all civil matters. And in the centre of the road there, we're about to pass a pillar. On top of that pillar is a black dragon. That is to signify that we have just left the city of Westminster and entered the city of London. Side is a little green pub called the Tipperary. That was the first pub in the UK to sell Guinness. Just opposite that here on your left hand side is the oldest pub that we have here in London, Ye Old Cheshire Cheese. That dates back to the 1500s and is where Charles Dickens used to drink when he was writing. If you're familiar with the Charles Dickens novel Oliver Twist, the crossroads that are just ahead of us there is where Fagin and his band of pickpockets operated. And there's another special pub just down there to your right called the Old Bell. Originally called Ye Old Bell Tavern, represented hope and prosperity. He also wanted to put a giant third golden pineapple on top of the central dome, but they told him no. Enough was enough. London Bridge. London Bridge is the boring bridge with all the history that nobody tends to care about. I say that because people tend to stop listening to me when we're on it, and everyone's attention goes left towards Tower Bridge. Also just in front of Tower Bridge you can see the HMS Belfast there, which is a part of the Imperial War Museum. Entry to the Imperial War Museum is free, however if you would like to go on board the HMS Belfast there will be a slight charge. If you look up to your left hand side, you will see the Shard, which is the tallest building in Western Europe. It used to be the tallest building in Europe, however it's recently been overtaken by a building in Russia. Don't worry there are plans to build an even bigger building here in London. I for one can't wait. I hate being in second place. Just ahead of us there is a bridge there, and there is blue graffiti on it. That is the entrance to Borough Market, London's biggest food market. Unveiled. The people of London hated it. They thought it was disgusting and they considered it an eyesore. Now though Tower Bridge is widely recognised as one of the most beautiful bridges in the world, and as you can see it is now painted red, white and blue to match the colours of the Union Jack, and it's been that way since the Silver Jubilee. If you have a look over on the left-hand side of the bus now, on our side of the river, you'll see a building there known as Darth Vader's helmet. That is where our Lord Mayor works. And just opposite that, on the other side of the river, you can see the financial district that we've just driven through. You see the majority of London skyscrapers there, from left to right, from left to right. You have the walkie-talkie. The tallest one is Heron's Tower. Just next to Heron's Tower is the cheese grater. Next to the cheese grater is the scalpel. And the one on the far right there is the gherkin. Now if anyone's going on a river cruise today, please do listen up. If anyone's going on a river cruise, please listen up. City cruises, you want to go down to the pier to your left hand side. City cruises, down to the pier to your left. Golden Tours cruise, down to the pier to your right. Golden Tours, down to the pier to your right. So that one final time. City cruises, down to the pier to your left. You can see a City cruise boat there now. And for Golden Tours cruises, you want to go down to St. Catherine's Pier. This is where King Henry VIII famously beheaded two of his wives. Most of the executions happened outside of the tower. They were public executions. However, if you were considered a VIP, the execution would happen inside the tower. Yeah. If you have a look over on the right-hand side of the bridge, on the other side of the river you will see a small round white building there with a thatched roof. That is the Shakespeare's Globe. To the right of the Shakespeare's Globe, that building with the large brown chimney, that is the Tate Modern, London's home of modern art. And also over on your right-hand side is the Millennium Bridge. You may recognise that bridge from the Harry Potter films. That is the bridge that the Death Eaters destroy. And we are now that died just before the official opening. But his daughter, Zoe Wanamaker, opened it for him. She's an actress. You can see her in the Harry Potter films. She plays the Quidditch teacher with the grey spiky hair. Ahead of the bus now, at the very top of this road, you'll be able to see a glass circular building. That is the London BFI IMAX. Inside there is the largest cinema screen in on your left hand side now, just under the bridge, is Waterloo Station. Waterloo Station is the busiest station that we have here in London. Red routes west towards Harrods and Kensington. If you didn't know, Harrods gave a free pouch of cocaine to their customers with every purchase they made up until 1909. We are now at stop 17 for the London Eye, London Dungeons, Shrek's Adventure and the Sea Life Centre. You can also change here for our red routes. This bus will terminate in Victoria. If you would like to continue your tour today, my advice to you would be to change over at Buckingham Palace. You can just walk across the road to bus stop number 2 and you can start your tour again on any of our bus colours. Just behind you to your right you can see the London Eye again. And just ahead of us to the left hand side there are the Houses of Parliament. You'll notice that the Houses of Parliament are built along the riverbank, that's so it can never be completely surrounded by an angry mob. There is always an escape route for those inside. You can also see just ahead of you that self-cleansing Portland style. So every time it rains here in London, which is pretty much every other day, the face of the bridge, it will receive a foreign. The Ladies' Bridge was the only bridge to span the Thames that was completed on time and on the budget. So the ladies of London, they did an excellent job. So well done the girls, well done. Folks, if you look to our left here, along the river's wall, the whole way along, you're going to see the faces of green lions. Many years in that tower, the word OXO, it can be seen from all over London. It is said to have saved the OXO company thousands of pounds worth of advertisement. If you look here to our left, folks, behind the workings, the building with the green sloping roof. This is the old City of London School for Boys. It was the first ever public school to have been built within the city. The North Shore. When we do pass through, look either side of us, you're going to see 8 red support columns. This is what remains of the old St Paul's railway bridge. The modern trains, they became too heavy. They took the old Bankside power station. Today it's home to the Tate's Modern Art Gallery. It is completely free to enter. Now folks, after about 5 minutes of walking around that building,
you will quickly realise why it is free. You can go over there today, you can see half a cow in a plastic box, a brick wall and a paint thrown up it, and a light bulb that flashes on a golden hind. Drake was the first ever Englishman to circumnavigate the globe. He was under secret orders from Queen Elizabeth I to steal as much golden riches from countries such as Spain and Portugal. When he arrived home, he paid off these countries' national debts 3 times over, brick by brick, and he was sold off to an American businessman for $2 million. Now folks, look just ahead on our left, we have these lovely row of trees. Behind those trees, the impressive looking building, Water Guard's House, the headquarters of Her Majesty's Customs and Excise. That is the only Union Jack you will see here in London today. If you see this flag flying from any building, it is called a Union flag. It is only a Union Jack when it is. It was first commenced by William the Conqueror, and it took over 400 years to complete. Now the Tower of Phelps, it has been many things in its time. It's most famously known for its imprisonment, torture, and look so carefully. You'll be very surprised. We can see the little boat down here on a clear day, and believe me, you've had some iPhones. Now this bridge, folks, is the most easterly boundary of the square mile city. When we pass through, we leave the city of London behind us. We now enter into the east end of London, in the Docklands area. Look around us, folks, all of the buildings, they've all somewhat changed. Either side of us, folks, these would have been warehouses, filled to the brim with cargo from all around the world. Now today, they've been converted into luxury apartments, filled with people from all around the world. If you look back here on our left, folks, this is St. Catherine's Pier. It's our last stop on our outward bound journey. We're currently just waiting for permission to turn the boat around and proceed in. As we do so, folks, I'll give you some information about the boat times today.
Goli maru.
Yeah. I don't like it.
But it's the X. It's the X. No. It's to the next. I think I can. Oh, it's going that way.
Well, you'll have to look.
I think I can see Wendy.
No, you won't be able to see it until you get really close.
What's Wendy? Люди тоже игрушечные мамы.
Люди тоже игрушечные, да? Я вам пошла, да? Мальчики? Мальчики, мы сейчас выше всех, да?
At least you go outside for it.